What's going on YouTube? Today I'm coming at you with a really quick video, actually a tutorial. So today I realized actually I have quite a lot of water in my taillights, so I'm going to be giving you guys a quick tutorial on how to take the water out of your taillights. It is very bad to have water in your taillights. If you leave it in there for too long, it can cause corrosion, it'll cause your lights to burn out, it'll make your whole headlight assembly all foggy and they won't be able to work correctly. So yeah, let's go right to the video. Taking the water out of your taillights is actually pretty fast and simple, but here's the first step. All you're going to do is you want to collect the water in the lowest point that you can. Try to get as much in there as you can. As you can see, I got quite a lot in there, so just let it drain for a minute. As much out as you can. And then all you're going to do is you're going to tip it to the side, try to pour it all out. See if you can get any more out here. Once you can't get any more out, it's going to be time for step 2. So your next step is going to be finding out where your leak is so that you can patch it up later. To do this, after you've drained all the water, you're just going to add in a tiny bit more, just so you have enough to find out where a leak is. And you're going to go around this whole seam, just finding out where your leak is. I've already done this, so I know where mine is. It's in this little corner right there. You can see it all dripping out. And once you're sure that that's the only area that you're going to need to patch up, all you're going to do is let the water out again by putting it back into the lowest point and then dumping it. And then you're ready for the next step. Once you figured out where all the leaks are, the next step is to find a cardboard box. Doesn't matter how big it is as long as it can fit your lights. So you're going to want to squeeze that in there. And you want the lens facing towards the corner. And then you're going to need to cut out a small hole, just big enough for a heat gun or a blow dryer. And put that in there. And then you don't want the blow dryer just blowing straight hot air all the way onto your headlights or taillights. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of cardboard or a piece of wood, put that in there just to separate the two, just so you don't warp anything or melt anything. Then you're going to close it up. You want to keep a close eye on this just in case anything melts or something starts to catch on fire. You never know. So you just want to be careful with it. Close that up. And then you're just going to leave it like that for about 5 minutes. Just keep checking on it every once in a while to make sure that nothing's going wrong. And then all the moisture should be out. So I'll check back with you guys after I'm all done. Now that we've let the taillights dry for about 5 to 10 minutes, you can see there's no water at all left in there. And we are ready for our final step. Now we're on to our final step where we're going to be putting a coat of plastic sealer on the headlight to prevent any more leaks from happening. I'm using Lexol for this job. You can use silicone. I've even seen some people use hot glue, although I wouldn't use the hot glue. That's just my personal preference. So all you're going to be doing is putting down a nice little bead of this stuff all around wherever your leak was, just to prevent it from happening again. Make sure you check the instructions to see how long you should let this cure for. You don't want to put it back on and then have anything mess it up. You can see there's already sealant right here. Looks like silicone. I'm just going to go over that just to be safe, just so I don't have to go through this whole process again. And there we go. Now I'm just going to leave it there for about 15 minutes, just to make sure you check before you do this to your headlights or taillights. Just make sure that you have the correct amount of time. And then as soon as you're done with that, then you can throw them back on your car and you will be all set to go.